Hey there, superhero fans. Aquaman 2, The Lost Kingdom has just splashed into theaters, and it's making waves as the epic conclusion to the DCEU. So, before we dive deep into the details, let's pay our respects with a quick virtual F-key press. Now, you might be wondering what's next for the DC Cinematic Universe, especially in 2024, as there are no new DC movies hitting the screens that year. But fret not, because there's plenty to look forward to. In 2025, we'll witness the arrival of Superman Legacy, part of James Gunn's revitalized DCEU. But before we jump into the future, let's talk about the explosive post-credits scene in Aquaman 2. Warning, spoilers ahead for those who haven't caught the film yet. In this climactic scene, Aquaman and Orm join forces to take down Cordax and Black Manta. Black Manta, who used to be a big baddie, gets tangled up with the ominous Black Trident, and Cordax, Atlan's ancient brother, takes center stage as the main antagonist. Cordax's story takes us back to the days when Atlantis was still above water, comprised of 7 kingdoms. Cordax ruled one of these sister nations, Necrus, or as it's now known, the Lost Kingdom, hidden deep in Antarctica. Necrus became a powerhouse thanks to a special fuel source called orichalcum, symbolizing the environmental impact of modern-day fossil fuels. Cordax's actions put the entire planet at risk, with polar ice caps melting and ecological disaster looming. The other Atlantis nations intervened, sealing Necrus with blood magic. Fast forward to the present, Black Manta, under the Trident's control, becomes Cordax's pawn. However, the climax of their showdown might leave you wanting more, as Cordax's defeat is swift and somewhat anticlimactic. With the Lost Kingdom buried once again, Aquaman spins a tale, making everyone believe Orm is gone for good, allowing him to escape imprisonment and hinting at a potential return in Aquaman 3. As for our underwater hero, he follows in the footsteps of another famous superhero, Iron Man, by revealing Atlantis to the world. Now, the post-credits scene is where things get intriguing. Orm, in his casual human attire, enjoys a burger, embracing the surface world he once despised. There's a comedic twist when he adds a cockroach to his burger, highlighting the culture shock between Atlantis and the surface. But here's the kicker, there's no second post-credits scene. Originally, there were plans for Batman to make a cameo, and Jason Momoa accidentally spilled the beans. However, shifting movie schedules and James Gunn's takeover of the DCEU altered those plans. Jason Momoa hints that this might be his last swim as Aquaman, but he's not saying goodbye to DC. There's talk about him becoming Lobo, the anti-hero space biker fans have been clamoring for. Despite mixed feelings about Aquaman 2, the DCEU journey continues, and James Gunn promises a fresh take on the Justice League and more. So, that's a wrap on Aquaman 2. As we sail into uncharted superhero waters, stay tuned for more DC adventures, and I'll catch you on the flip side.